70% of Guinea-Bissau's people live in poverty. Poverty is the main problem in Guinea-Bissau and it has to be changed. My country was once ruled by Portugal, and everything went wrong once we gained independence. The poor quality of life in Guinea-Bissau is based on poverty and the effects of the war that caused all of this instability. My name is Simone Silve. I live in Guinea-Bissau. I live with my mother, father, brother, and my 3 sisters. My father works in agriculture like most other people. In fact, agriculture is Guinea-Bissau's main source of income. We live in a cob house. This is a very popular house to live in Guinea-Bissau. I go to school with many different age groups. Because of this, I, along with many other children, don't learn very much. A lot of people I know don't get enough food and clean water. However, my favorite meal is fish and rice. This is a very common meal in Guinea-Bissau. I live near the coast of Mansoa. It is very hot here, so it's nice to swim in the ocean often. Also, in the summer, when the weather is cooler, I love to walk along the beach at night with my family. We live near the equator, so any cool weather we get, we take advantage of it. The beach is very special to me, as are many other places and events in Guinea-Bissau. The nature in Guinea-Bissau is unique and beautiful. About 1 year ago, I went to Oranjo Island. This island is right off the coast of eastern Guinea-Bissau and is one of the Bajagos Islands. Oranjo Island is known for its hippopotamuses, but they also have many other animals. The animals that I enjoyed the most were the sea turtles, the fish, the birds, and the lizards. The trees and other plants there are also pretty amazing. Sometimes my family goes to the Saltino waterfall in Guinea-Bissau's capital, Bissau. The waterfall is very loud but absolutely stunning. I also really like to see the sunset in the evening, especially on cool nights. I do this with my family all the time. We all love the beautiful sights in Guinea-Bissau. National Day is very important to my father and many other Bissau Guineans. National Day is the anniversary of when Guinea-Bissau became an independent country. Every year, my whole family goes out to the parades and festivals to celebrate. My country wasn't always called Guinea-Bissau, however. It was once called Portuguese Guinea because the Portuguese colonized in this land. My grandfather was alive during the war for independence against Portugal. We got to hear many stories and facts about the war from him. The war was from 1960 to 1974, so it lasted for 14 years. There were 25,000 soldiers fighting for Guinea-Bissau. My great-uncle was one of these soldiers, so my father likes to remember his service through National Day. My father told me that after the war ended, my country had very little support and poverty began to rise. Poverty, like I said before, is the main problem in Guinea-Bissau. Poverty caused many other problems. Education is huge. I go to school with all different age groups and I don't even learn very much of anything. In fact, the literacy rate of Guinea-Bissau is only 45.6%. This means that only about half the people here who are above the age of 15 can read and write. The government is unstable too. There have been 16 coups or sudden violent and illegal seizure of power from the government. This shows that there was and still is a lack of trust in my country. My father works in agriculture and my siblings and I will probably work in it too. Agriculture is my country's largest form of income. Nearly 90% of all exports in Guinea-Bissau are from agriculture. My grandmother died of an illness a few years ago too. The healthcare in my country is very, very low. HIV and AIDS is very common because of the lack of education and healthcare. The average life expectancy is only 56 years old. The birth rates are very high in Guinea-Bissau. This is very unfortunate because there are so many mouths to feed and little food to feed them. Many of the children here, including me and my siblings, have to do very dangerous tasks that adults usually do. Another side effect of poverty is deforestation. Just to make money, companies burn and chop down trees to sell. Nearly 77% of the forests have been lost between 1975 and 2013. The beautiful forests of Guinea-Bissau are being torn down. The war in Guinea-Bissau caused poverty and a poor quality of life for almost everyone. To fix all of these problems, I want to help raise awareness about the lack of education, clean water, and healthcare in my country. This may make it so that more people like doctors and educators donate or come over to Guinea-Bissau and actually improve the healthcare and lack of education even further. Because of the rise of cashew prices, there has been an increase in electricity and water. This is working, so I want to help the agriculture income grow even more. We need to fix these problems so that our country doesn't keep going in a downward spiral and so that our next generations can live a better life.